Today it's Monday, June 24th, 2024. M57 out of the E63 rear wheel drive. This is the one from United States. Today, as expected, I received the block. Before we go through the parts, that I don't have all of the parts, I'm missing a couple of, not so many. I'm gonna show you the block, alright? We have nice Darton sleeves installed. There you go. Like any other time. We have one nice finishing on the cross hatch. This is, like I'm saying all the time, it's not the aggressive cross hatch that you want to have a break-in for the piston rings and you need to use a mineral oil and not full synthetic. This cross hatch in 2024, it's like you have already break-in the engine. You just need to make 1,000 kilometers and it's more than enough. Some heat cycles, drive it normal, and it's everything fine. Trust me on that. Actually, no, do whatever you want. I'm just saying. So we have here the timing cover that's been matched. It's been machined to match with the deck to be on the same height. Same thing from this side. Crankshaft bearing caps all in place, obviously. I received back from the machine shop the two torque plates, the head gaskets and the stock head bolts. This goes back to the customer with the head gaskets, by the way, but not now. I'm gonna explain. I received back the block with the correct bolts in place. Thank you very much. I like it, I love it. You see 1, 2, 3, this is the shortest one here. You see the other two here. You see this one here, 1, 2, 3 from this side and 1, 2 from this side. Now, there is nothing wrong with this, what they did. Most probably they removed this bolt from here and they bolted here. Why? To have more support when they machine the timing cover. It's fine, it's okay, because the gasket, it steps here, it doesn't step here. There will gonna be a problem if you do that, where? Here. Because you see, where's the gasket? It's fine. The same thing also here. Here it comes the oil cooler. And it passed the big 45 Torx, the long one, from this side. It's totally fine. Why? Because the seal, it seals here inside, doesn't seal here. There's not gonna be any problem. Then, you remember the rusty 45 Torx? Let me change that, because I don't want to open the timing cover now. I'm gonna explain in a while. Now, this 45 Torx, it goes back to the owner with the old parts, okay? And in place of this, it's going this one. Lovely. I have a reason why I'm bolting it in. It has to be in. Just a second. Lovely, beautiful, amazing. These bolts on the timing cover, you can reuse it, obviously. It's not, doesn't have any stretch or something. It's reusable. I'm reusing it all the time. Only if I found one or two that's rusty, I'm replacing it, like what I did right now. Before I remove the crankshaft bearing caps, before I remove the timing cover, I'm gonna get both torque plates with the head gaskets, with the bolts. I'm gonna torque it down, and because it's a good chance right now to see that it's nice and beautiful, the cylinders, and doesn't have any run out. It's better to do it now. After that, I'm gonna remove the torque plates, head gaskets. I'm gonna set up the ring gap and ring, the piston ring gap, yeah, like what I'm doing all the time. Put it in a row, in a numbers, starting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like any other time, the first and the second, double checking the oil control ring to be okay. Omar screaming outside now. Don't ask me why, I have no clue. Classic Omar. Then I have to remove the timing cover, remove the crankshaft bearing caps from down, wash for final the block to be beautiful. I have to remove from the timing cover the old gasket, the remaining from the old gasket here from the water pump, because it's still here up. All this will gonna disappear. You're gonna see later on when it comes the time, and then bring it again back inside to start working on it. Before I do anything else, when I finish this video, first I'm gonna put the engine number here and I'm gonna send it to the customer, to the owner, to see that we are talking about his engine. Alright, lovely, let's see it. Let's watch torso from down. Let's see that the crankshaft bearing caps are correct installed and it's not been mixed much. It's matched 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. I have to see that it's torqued down. We have also the side bolts. I don't have the new bolts yet. I should have it either today or tomorrow. All right, the long one is here. Fine, lovely. That's how it looks like from up, from down. Sorry, not from up. Okay. All right. Any chip there? No, 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 not that much. I'm gonna say, here has. This is gonna go away. You see that? That's cracking. Yeah. All these things need to take care. I don't want to have aluminium shavings flying inside of the engine. You see that? Also from this side a little bit. I'm gonna take care of all these things. It's full of chips from the machining, the engine, obviously, and I have to clean it. All right, fair enough. That's it from the block. This block goes out. Okay, even if I want to close it, this is from the Jaguar. Forget about that for now. This has priority, like I said. All right, then here, what we have here? We have oil on the glove. Yeah, okay, it's an oil, right? Yeah, there's no pieces, no. We have connector nuts, pistons. All right, we're gonna see that later. Standard size, by the way. I have here the check valves behind the chain tensioners. This is the seal for the centrifugal. But this I might not use it. I'm gonna explain why. These seals, they don't fail, and like I've said before, if I remember right, this is, you see how much it comes out, the seal here. This is a new one, and trust me, they don't fail, these seals. You just have to put in two spots where it's closing the cover. You have to put a little bit of sealant because they overlap, because overlapping. I need also the thermostat. Yep, the thermostat, I don't have it, and the water pump. But let's see what we have. Let's see what I have here, right? Right. Like I said, this seal, most probably I'm not gonna change it. Or you know what, maybe I'm gonna put a new one and I'm gonna keep the old one as a backup for any build on budget. Right? Right. Then we said check valves, the seal for the centrifugal, damper pulley bolt. Here we have the oil thermostat cap. These are the pins for the guides, for this one, and for this one. These are the small one here, and I have somewhere the big one. We're gonna see. You see only one. That's supposed to have two. I have only one. No worries about that, because the old one, they don't have a wear. I can easily use one of the old one because it's not like that it's been polished here and has run out. You're gonna see also that what I'm talking about. Then I have the fitting for the bleeder for the timing cover. This goes at 12 o'clock of the timing cover here up. The one that I'm saying that always breaking, and I have to clean also the board because I haven't cleaned it yet. Then we have this is the O-ring for the thermostat that goes front, but if I get a new thermostat, it's gonna come with this O-ring. This is what it comes. This is the gaskets for the oil turbocharger oil return. That these are the lower one, the one that goes from the line to the oil pan, not the line to the turbocharger, not to the cartridge. This is the electrical connector for the solenoid for the oil pump. This is the grommet for the dipstick. Here we have, this is for the timing cover for the coolant path that comes here at this point from inside. Okay, at this point, classic. Then we have the O-rings for the turbocharger coolant lines. I don't know if they want to upgrade the coolant lines to change it, or if you want to put the old one. We're gonna see about that. We have the seals. The seals are the same. Then we have two for the lower. This is what? These are the gaskets that goes from the turbocharger oil return line to the turbocharger cartridge. All right, that's a good one. This is for the other breather on the cylinder head cover up, the black one that I said that you can pull it out. It comes out. This is one for the high pressure pump housing, and the other one is for the vacuum pump. All right. This is for the high pressure pump housing, from where it passes the oil for the lubrication. Lovely. This is for the fuel rail, yeah, one per side. That's the guide for the middle tensioner. There is the intermediate gear. This is the cam adjusters, the intermediate gear, the chain for the oil pump, and a couple of other stuff. I'm gonna show you this. These are the bolts, the valves for each cam adjuster, tensioners, and so on. These are in the box. Keep it in the box. It's not now the time. Then we have here the two pins that's securing the guides. What's the problem here? dang it, you see that has a surface rust? Why the fuck to have a surface rust? I'm gonna compare it with the old one. If the old ones are fine, I'm gonna show you on the video. I'm gonna use the best. I don't want to use this one with a rust. To don't pass through the hole of the cylinder head the rust through the aluminum, and to don't be here. You can tell me you can clean it. Yeah, I might clean it. We're gonna see. Only if the old one, they're worst, I'm gonna use this. Then bolts for the tensioner, bolts for the middle tensioner, and I need 4 for that. Where are the other 2? Yeah, okay, all right. I need another 2 like this because it has 2 tensioners, one for bank 1, one for bank 2. This, I told you that I need another one, and I want to see how it is the old one. There is nothing wrong with that. This is the breather pipe that comes at 12 o'clock, and this, it's not the right one. I'm gonna explain why. This, you're gonna use it, you're gonna use this one if you put the new design coolant pipes like the E63 Formatic from 2012 onwards. Because, simply, because it's this type. It's a T-type. See what I'm saying? There's a T-type. One goes down, one goes front, and the other one is here front. Because it has a common tank, the coolant expansion tank for the radiator, it's also for the intercooler. It's filling up from there. Where was I? Some nuts for the manifold, they're not all here, obviously. This is the M8, and there are 3 and 2, 5, I need 6. There are 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, yes, 6 I need, not 5. All right, never mind. These are the seals for the fuel injectors on the cylinder head cover, from there passing. This is for the oil filter housing. This it can go together with the thermostat cap that's here. It can go together and can go also with the oil filter. I don't have it here currently. Screw it, leave it here. This one, this is going to the water pump for the thermostat. Lovely, I show you this. Here we have the seal that goes behind the timing cover for the engine oil heat exchanger. This is the seal that for the oil heat exchanger that goes front of the timing cover. This is for the cylinder head. It goes back, the plug. All right, this is for the oil cap, the seal. This is for the oil pickup tube that I said it's much better to change completely the oil pickup tube and not only the o-ring. This is the guide that goes to the cylinder head cover up, that I'm saying that always it's cracking. These are the guides, bank 1, bank 2, timing chain, bank 1, bank 2, left and right. Then here I have the bush for the intermediate gear, the middle one, okay? And I have also the bolt, okay? Lovely, lovely. I have the thrust washers because these thrust washers are a little bit smaller than the new generation. There is nothing wrong with that. It does have a clutch, it does have a push plate that you're not forcing the crankshaft front. I have the valve seals, intake exhaust. The exhaust it's the double seal, the intake is a single seal, the new generation, not like the old one. And here I have this chain tensioner. Like I said, I have what's that, crankshaft gear down because the new timing chain. This one, it's the chain tensioner. Another one, I don't want to open it now. Tooth chain. This is supposed to be the middle one. Yes, that's the middle one. The middle one, I mean, for the intermediate gear that goes to the crankshaft to the intermediate gear, then it's giving to its bank. Hydraulic, what is that? Hydraulic direct control valve. What? I have there 4. This is, wait, just a second to see what's that. Ah, the oil pump solenoid. Hey, lovely, amazing. It's welcome. Just in case it don't fail, this is gonna go together with the extension. This one, this goes together. This two. I didn't remember. I don't remember that I ordered this. It's welcome because it has 200,000 kilometers. Just in case, don't have any headache. If he wants, the owner, he can code it out to deactivate this function. The stupidity with the solenoid when it goes to idle, to don't supply enough oil pressure. You can code it and you can keep it plugged in and everybody happy. This is idler gear. This is the middle one, that gets the movement from the crankshaft and it's giving to its timing chain because it doesn't fit on the new timing chain, the old gear. All right. Chain tensioner. Yeah, this is supposed to be the two tensioners. There should be three tensioners. Yes, this chain tensioner. 1, 2, 3. It's not the time now to open it. Lovely. This is crankshaft gear, and this is the idler gear, the middle one that I'm saying. Okay, these two are two gears, three tensioners. What I don't have here, I don't have for the oil pump chain. They don't have the oil pump chain. Okay, nothing wrong with that. It's not now the time. Yeah, the piston connection switch there. I haven't opened it yet. It's not now the time. All right. Some bolts. I have also, yeah, the other parts I already showed you before. The rest of the parts, the gaskets and some other what I have, they're here. I need also the seals for the oil feed, for the turbocharger oil feed. Yeah, and I need also the set gaskets and seals for the transmission because I don't have. When I finish from the cylinders, to get measurements, to see that everything is beautiful, and from the piston rings, I'm gonna clean the block, and then I'm gonna continue choosing, coming here and choosing the crankshaft main bearings. The thrust washers, that's what I'm saying, that these are, I had a thin one. Oh boy, maybe I had already. This is a new one. Oh boy, maybe I had already. Yeah, I'm gonna see. Maybe we had already thrust washers, thin one, and I ordered again. The old one is 1.9, the new one is 2 millimeters, or it's 2 and 2.1, something like that. I don't remember, and it doesn't matter actually. It's all about what kind of clearance you're gonna give me the crankshaft. The crankshaft. I have it on here. I haven't put it on the lathe. I haven't spin it. This is how I receive it from the machine shop. You see also the grease here. Nothing wrong with that, but first thing first, let's start with the checklist. Right? What do we said? Torque plates, head gaskets, bolts, torquing down, double checking that the crankshaft bearing caps first loose all the side bolts, the outer, then the side bolts, outer, inner. Torque it down, torque down so the old one, the side one, make sure that the timing cover is nice and torque down, and then the torque plates. Yep, that's the order. Lovely. And then get the dial bore cage to have a look. It's not now the time for cleaning anything. All right. We see that all the upper bearings are number 2. That's beautiful. Nice. That makes my life much more easy. So, anything else? No, nothing else. Nothing more, nothing less. Right? Right. Next time that we're gonna make a video, I don't know when it's gonna be. Today, tomorrow? No, today I don't think so. I doubt. Tomorrow most probably, or the day after. We're gonna see. I'm gonna show you the rest. How it's gonna be. Now, it's the boring stuff for you. Even if I was making video, you're gonna see me. Yeah. You're gonna overheat the phone, and I'm not gonna have a battery, and so on. You're gonna tell me you can put the camera so you have it over there. Yeah, that's a different story. They're turning off every 20 minutes. Yeah, and I'm gonna forget it completely. I cannot have my mind on making video and working at the same time. If there was somebody here to make a video, there is no problem without bothering me. But I cannot have my mind. My mind is supposed to be there. That's the thing, all right? And we reached a 19 minutes video, just introducing the parts. Okay, fuck it. I'm finishing here. I'm gonna make another one small video for the owner to send him the engine number, like I said. That's from the other side. And that's it. Over and out. Thumbnail, well, Darton sleeves. What else? We're gonna put it like that. Yeah. Thank you very much. I was ready to upload the video and I received more parts. Hey, lovely. And it's still coming more parts. These are not all the parts, okay? What do we have? We have front seal, front crankshaft seal. I don't have the rear crankshaft seal. Then we have, this is for the oil level sensor. The seal goes down. This the thrust washer. Yeah, this, forget it, this from our stock. All right. Then we have the flex plate bolts. All right. Then these supposed to be, these are the side bolts, supposed to be 9 and 1 long. These are these bolts, the side bolts. All right. Then we have the outer bolts, and then we have the new generation inner bolts. That's galvanized, or zinc coated or galvanized. How is that? We have more nuts, Argent nuts for the exhaust manifold. It's an M8 or M7? No, this is supposed to be M7. These are M7, this is M8. Okay, we're still waiting some parts, that's what they told me. Lovely. This is for the collector of down pipes. This is the key for the crankshaft. Alright, this is for the oil feed to the turbocharger, and together with these two. Okay, leave it there. This is the guide and slash tensioner for the oil pump. Alright. These are the connectors, the electrical connectors for the ignition coils. Not now the time. Water pump gasket, but I don't have the water pump. And we receive also the centrifugal, this one, that, like I said, the other one is new, and this is also new. I mean, what I mean, you can compare it. You see how much up comes the sea that I was saying earlier? I think that I was saying on this video, right? Okay, let's put side by side. Take a look. Yay! That's why I was saying that this is new, and this is new as well. See the color of the seal in the middle. No worries, screw it. I'm gonna put the new one. I'm gonna put this one. Alright, I'm gonna keep the other one for a build on budget. Or you know what, I'm gonna send it back to the customer. We're gonna see what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I'm gonna ask the owner what he wants. If he wants it back, yeah, it belongs to him. Yeah. Alright, that's the end. Now, if I receive any other parts after half hour, I'm not gonna include it. I'm gonna show you later on. Alright, lovely. Thank you very much. Over and out. Let's start working. I have so many things to do, and I'm just showing you now the parts. Let's start working, yeah.